Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel. My name is Mike. I'm continuing my Week 14 NFL previews and analysis. This video is for the game between the Houston Texans and Jacksonville Jaguars. It'll be your Thursday night game this week. It'll be played in Jacksonville. They're 3-9 overall. Have yet to win at home though. 0-5 at home. And you have Texans 2-10 off a disappointing loss to the Patriots. Losers of 10 in a row. If the season did end today, the Houston Texans would hold the #1 pick in the 2014 NFL Draft, something you thought was unthinkable back in August. But look, in this game, I don't see motivation being an issue right off the top here. You have the Texans and Jaguars playing in prime time. You know, Houston's used to playing in prime time. Jacksonville is not. So I think the stars will come out on Houston's side of the ball, and you'll get a maximum effort from guys playing in prime time, a lot of them for the first times in their career. And for the Jaguars to win, I think the remedy has to be don't turn the ball over, and most importantly, stop the run of Houston. That's what they did last 2 weeks ago when they beat Houston 13-6. They stopped Ben Tate almost right in his tracks, 7 carries, 1 yard. And they also were able to force Case Keenum to throw for a low percentage, forced an interception by Keenum as well. That has to sort of be the remedy to success for me in this game, because I don't think the Jaguars are going to come out and score 32 points like they did last week against the Browns. I know statistically the Browns defense matches up very favorably to Houston, but I don't see the Jaguars duplicating that performance, most notably because I don't see the Texans coming in here and pulling a Brandon Weeden and turning the ball over every 2 seconds. Weeden has proved to be a wet blanket for that team all year. I think it was proved a lot last week, although make no mistake about it, the Jaguars went in and took that game. And I think the Jaguars, from their point of view, are getting sick of people acting like the world is ending because they lose to the Jaguars. And that's no different when they beat the Texans. Andre Johnson said it was the worst loss or the lowest moment of his Texans career. And how does that motivate Houston to come out and play hard? I think it does, especially on national TV. Look for J.J. Watt to be a total game wrecker in this game. Remember, Houston did sack Chad Henne 4 times in the last meeting, so watch out for that as well. I think that, these two teams, obviously, everyone's going to focus on it. Hey, maybe they're the 2 worst teams in the NFL right now. It is football. It is a divisional matchup. I'm excited to see guys like Case Keenum, see if he can take hold of this job down the stretch. I think it's unlikely, especially the more they lose, but can he hold on to this quarterback job down the stretch? How does this secondary continue to mature for Jacksonville? The Jonathan Cyprians, Dwayne Gratz of the world. Can Posluszny keep on playing at the Pro Bowl level he's playing at? And do they get anything out of Jones-Drew late here in what may be the last 4 games of his Jaguars career? So, I think there are some things to watch here. I think it's going to be an interesting game from that point of view. But I like Houston -3 on the road. I don't think they're going to get swept by the Jaguars. I think they have too much pride for that. I think they're the better team. I think their defense shows up big in this one, much like it did in the last game. There's only 1 touchdown total in the last game. But I think they get a big effort out of their offense, the running game most notably, and the play action of Keenum. Houston -3. Let me know what you think. Hit me up in the YouTube comments. Hit me up on Twitter at @SNewsAnalysis. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I preview every game every week. I'm always talking the news of the day in the NFL, both here and on Twitter. So be sure to subscribe. Thanks for listening. Have a great night.